All right, you're watching DefenseReview.com. I'm here with Barry Dueck of SureFire, and he's going to just show us this, I guess it's a Dueck Defense RBU.
That is correct.
And so tell us about it.
Okay, this is a red dot backup. What it's designed to do is no modification to your gun. You simply replace the rear sight, and it gives you a front and a rear sight, or in the case of the Delta Point Pro, just a front sight and utilizes Delta Point's rear sight. What the sights are there for is they're acquisition sights. They're for picking up the dot. So draw your pistol, aim the irons, find your dot, shoot the dot. If your dot ever goes out, it does give you a crude set of close backups, but with the regular base that has a front and rear built in, I can still shoot a hand-sized group at 25 yards. So the sight radius isn't really the issue a lot of people think it is. A lot of it comes down to trigger control. So the idea, if you
don't actually prefer the dot right in front of it instead of in other words, you prefer it right there in front of the sight rather than down.
Well, I do, and the reason why, if you look at this sight, to put a sight up for the Delta Point Pro, if you aren't machining it into your slide, you'd have a 3/4 inch tall front sight up there in the front of your gun, right, which is going to be a snag hazard. It's also going to make your holster pretty hard to find, and you really need a custom holster. And even with some of the smaller sights like the regular Delta Point, you still have a very tall front sight. By putting it back here, it fits in most holsters. Safariland's gone in their latest holsters. This fits in a wide variety of the holsters they make for using the red dots. So,
and by the way, this being a dovetail, it just sits up a little higher, just a little bit higher, being dovetailed.
Yeah,
rather
it's
than
not
milled, rather
it's
than
not
milled
machined
in.
into the slide.
Right.
The other thing, the technology on miniature red dots is moving so fast that who knows what Leupold or somebody else may come out with a sight that beats this one here 6 months from now. If I've machined my slide, now I've got a $500+ slide plus the cost of everything else, where here I got a $129 retail base, right, that has the sights built in, and I can just take and throw on a new base for whatever my new favorite red dot is if the technology improves.
Right, and the base comes with these backups on it.
The base, not for the Delta Point Pro, only comes with the front. Okay. If it's for the Doctor, the regular Delta Point, the RMR, it has a rear sight and a front sight built into the base. They're non-adjustable.
But this is a Delta Point, is it not?
This is a Delta Point Pro.
Pro, and this comes with the back.
The Pro has a little dovetail in the back, or T-slot, that takes an adjustable rear.
Okay.
So that's the only red dot out there that has its own separate rear sight built into it.
Cool. And this goes for what, $129?
$129 retail.
All right, very cool. Thank you, Barry. Really appreciate it. We're at the SureFire booth at SHOT Show 2016. Not SHOT Show, SOFIC 2016, and you are watching DefenseReview.com.